Hi, this is Ken Lau. Well, I will go through with you how to solve all the questions that I listed in the pre-assessment in the Excel basic class, right? Basically, the pre-assessments will test you on whether you can convert this Excel worksheet into PDF, or such as a data entry, how to enter date, time, fast, right? How to transpose data, how to create the sound functions, right? And hyperlink as well. Let's go to the pre-assessment test. Okay, so we're gonna enter this time again, right? So we enter the night, the name, and the start date. To enter the start date, right, you can use control semicolon to do that. And then you have the date. Now, if you don't like this, right, you want to 20 and then followed by October, what you can do is go to this numbers group here and you click on these buttons here. This dialog launchers, right, will come up with this, and then you can type, you can find one that suits you, right? Do date and then choose here and then click OK. And as for time, you can enter the time, which is 1:38 right now. Control Shift semicolon, right, is the answer. Control Shift semicolon. And next, we're gonna click on these buttons. When it comes to the first questions, the first questions will have the average data, right? So to enter the average data, right, we go here, we type average, and we select the first one, and then drag this down, right, B10 to B24, and uh, we close the bracket, and that's how we enter the brackets. Now, and then you can copy this formula across to a different column by clicking this and drag, right? So how do you get this, right? Is that you you look at this cell here, and you come to this bottom right hand side and wait until you become tiny black plus sign, right? So you see that it changed, right? Black plus signs, and then you drag this across, and that's it, right? You can do that, or you can highlight these, but make sure the first cell has a value, and then after that press Control R. Control R is the answer, right? So you can actually highlight a lot of them, right? And then Control R. See, that's what. So that's how you enter this first one. So what's the averages for each of the month, right? You can get this. Next, how do you compare the sales in January 2017 and January 2018? Put the compare data below the raw data. So how to do that? Well, we can copy this. So we can copy this data here. Copy by pressing Control C, copy. Control C, copy, and paste it right here. Okay. Now that will replace the data set, but we can actually right click and choose paste as value. Paste as value will not remove the border size, right? Paste as value, and then next. Want to compare January and January 2008. So 2018 is right here. So we highlight this, Control C, copy, and then we'll come over here, right click, paste it as a value. And what is the difference? The difference, you can use this year data minus the last year data, and double click on it, right? And that is the differences. So again, you can copy, it's just fill without formatting. That will change. Fill without formatting. And then what is the difference? Highlight all sales value that is above 30,000. Above 30,000 in year 2018. So we highlight all this value here. These are the areas. Okay. So if above 30,000, we go to condition formatting, highlight cell rules, and we choose greater than, and we type 30,000, and one on the right use green field then, and that's all right. That is how we highlight that cells. Can you think of using merge cells to remove duplicate? Surely we can, right? We highlight this all this value and we click on merge and center. Okay, so it remove all the rest as well, right here as well. We can click this and remove. So it says merging cells upper left value. It discuss the rest. So that's it. And let's complete the first questions. Let's go to the second questions. Let's take a deep breath. Q2. Please scroll up or use other method to reach cells A1 very easily, right? Well, you can scroll this up or you can press Control and the Home key together and it comes to this. So the answer to this is to press Control and the Home key. Okay, next. Question 3. Please find out the Malaysia male population between age 0 to 14, right? These are all male data in year 2016. So we got to find Malaysia male, right? So we got to look for Malaysia. By pressing Control F, we can find the entry where's Malaysia entered. So that's the one. And then we'll locate 2014, right? But it's really hard. Let's go back, Control Home. So we're gonna select G here, right? We go to click on this cell here. We go to the data tab. Sorry, the view tab. Choose freeze pane and click freeze pane. And then so we can scroll this down, right? So Control F again, right? Malaysia. And now we can close this and we scroll to the 2016, right? The question is actually asking what's questions about. Yeah, 2016, right? So Malaysia. So we highlight this. So to highlight this row, right, we use Shift Space Bar, and then we search for 2016, right? 16. Okay, so that is the value, 2016. So the answer is in BH 176. BH 176. So equal BH 176. And that's the answer, right? You can either use the link cell to link that value, or you can type it, right, by copy and paste as value. So both way are acceptable. Let's go to BQ4. Please remove country with no data such as rows 13, right? So you can see that, oh, sorry, this could be row 12 then, right? Because we insert the value. So you change it to 12. Such as row 12, Andorra has no value, right? So you can select the cells and then press Control minus, delete one. Okay, that's one, right? If you can do one more time, right? So Shift spacebar, Control minus to delete that rows, and you have a lot of them, right? So how do you remove that as well? Well, that's a lot. So what you do is that you activate this filter by pressing Control Shift L, and then you scroll down, right? You can see there's a blank here. So we want to select all those blanks value. So blanks value. Okay, okay. And these are the rows that has no value. So we highlight this to the last one. Okay. We can use Control Shift down and then space Shift space bar and then Control minus to delete all those rows. And finally, uh, that should help us, right? So if we do a select all, there's nothing here. Okay, we just Control Shift L, right? And all data is there, right? Yep. So that's how you can remove that data, right? So if after remove, the number of countries should be 238. So there are number of 238 country right here. After removing, total number of countries is 238. Okay, let's go to the next questions. Question 5. which shows only Southeast Asia country data. So Southeast Asia country data. Where is the Southeast Asia country data? So you go to the question 6, question 7. These are the Southeast Asia country. So based on this, you do a filter, you should find it. To activate, again, Control Shift L. Over here, you can start searching it. So for example, you want to search Brunei, right? So go to that questions, and then you search Brunei. Yeah, that's one, right? So add this to current selections, right? So what's Brunei? X current selections to filter. I want Brunei data. Okay. So wait, we use Brunei. Okay, Brunei, right? Next, I want to find Cambodia. So Cambodia, right? At current selections. So I have these two. I can see that. I'll go to here, East Timor. Let's see whether we have East Timor. So right here, East Timor. No, East Timor is not there, so that's okay. Let's look at Indonesia. So over here, Indonesia, right? Choose this, add current selections. If you don't do that, it will not add. You can see that we keep adding it, right? So you can do this continuously, right? For Laos, right? We here choose Laos, Laos. Okay, Laos is now called Cambodia, right? So Cambodia. So add this, and you can see that we are now adding it more and more. And thank you for watching. Right, we continue on our the second part of the answer. Thank you.